Hello, welcome again to Dorothy channel. Here today we're going to be discussing the topic how the Lord will provide. Yes, how the Lord will provide. We know by now there are a lot of questions, if God still provide. The Bible tells us that He's the same God yesterday, today, and forever, and He changeth not. So if He provided in the past, He will still provide for us today. So let's look at some example how He provided in the past. Maybe we can bring some sort of answer to say that He still provide and He will provide. So let's look at firstly Jesus Christ, which is my Lord and personal Savior, and I believe He's your Lord and Savior too. So in Matthew 26:39-42, the Bible tells us that Jesus prayed in a manner 3 times. I'll read part of it as it says, "My Father, if it is possible, may this cup be taken from me, yet not as I will, but as your will." So Jesus prayed, even as difficult task that has been put before him that he has to go through, but not his will, but the Lord's will. And we see because of that, there's a lot of benefits that we today are benefiting because of his crucifixion, because of the sacrifice that was made. So we're not going to be looking in depth in that area for now, but just to bring examples to say that God still provides. So we're going to go on to Abraham, as in Genesis chapter 22, verse 9-8. I read. It says, verse 7, Isaac spoke up and said to his father Abraham, "Father?" "Yes, my son," Abraham replied. "The fire and the wood are here," Isaac said, "but where is the lamb for the burnt offering?" So it went on to verse 14 to say, Abraham called that place, "The Lord will provide." And to this day it is said, "On the mountain of the Lord he will be provide." Verse 18, the angel of the Lord called to Abraham from heaven a second time and said, "I swear by myself, declare the Lord, that because you have done thus and have not withheld your son, your only son, I will surely bless you and make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky and as the sand on the seashore. Your descendant will take possession of the city of their enemies, and through your offerings all nations on earth will be blessed, because you have obeyed me." So we see in this case, the mountain here, we're going to be looking at the mountain as it could be a problem, it could be a situation of being put to the test, to test our faith and obedience, as in Abraham's case. Whatever the mountain before us symbolize, or it is, I believe that God is not calling us, to kill someone, or to cause someone to suffer or inflict any sort of pain on anyone, but like unto Abraham, or as in Paul's case in Acts 9 verse 16, it says, "I will show him how much he must suffer for my name." Or maybe in Queen Esther, in Esther 4:16, "So will I go in unto the king, which is not according to the law, and if I perish, I perish," says Esther. Or maybe like in Moses' case, and so many other, men and women of God, like in the Bible, and examples that have gone through, this similar faith in work action, that they've been before us. So, like in this example put forth, if we read it on our own, we see what were their outcome when they have faith in God and they put the action together. What are the outcome? In this way, it will bring answers to say that, God still provide. So in all this, you know, as we've read, God still do provide. So we should continue to have faith in Him, and do whatever God is asking of us to do, that we know God is requiring for us to do. And in so doing, definitely the reward of the action by faith will bring the answer towards the faith that God indeed provide. Yes. So hopefully, if God willing, we're gonna go in depth into this area and bring more examples in the area of how God has been providing, because there are many examples as we see that God has done in the Bible, and even by testimony that God is doing in our personal lives. Sometimes towards the little things we might not really know that God is providing or is answering our prayer, because we have so many other things. As humans, we always want, or we always feeling the pain and stuff, but we should continue to have faith in God, and do the work and whatever God is calling us to do. Paul himself said it. He said faith without works is dead. But here we're looking at if God still provide. The Bible tells us that is the God, same God yesterday, today, and forevermore. So it changed not. So in this, He's still providing. But let's put faith in the action together and see what will be the answer. So this is what I believe, that God is still providing. So we will leave it for here for now, and talk to you soon. Bye for now. Bye.